fill up the water bottle. A full jug of water bottle. If I won't die on the bike.
Camulon 2020 says, wait, I'm going with that lady Styletto and Jimmy.
Huh? Where'd Jimmy go? Where's Jimmy?
Sunless_apprentice says at Camulon 2020.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. Y'all ready?
Lady Styletto says LOL. Where are we going?
Y'all ready? We're gonna ride the wild train. We're gonna be on an hour train ride.
Slipstream JC says at Lady Styletto your vacation to Andy's house.
My watch will die, by the way. Can anyone else make sure you time me? 60 minutes.
Camulon 2020
Hey,
says at Sunless_apprentice, hi, you're coming too.
Timer. There we go. There's chat only.
Coffee 4 Joe says taking off my pants RN.
Why?
Slipstream JC says what's the resistance on?
There is not. It's not high end. It's not a high end stationary bike. It's the lowest of the lowest end. There is no number. It's just a knob. That's it.
Crazy Gummin says did you move? Or something. Bilski says me too coffee.
I didn't move now. I have a big house. It was passed down to me. I'm a half owner with my brother. But this is a storage room /
Slipstream JC says yeah, how many twists of the knob?
Like, I have no idea.
Camulon 2020 says at Slipstream JC aren't you joining us?
There is no number, there is no indication on what level it is.
Night Off Works says you guys still have pants on to take off.
This is a knob and that's it. You just have to assume it's on
Coffee
high or
4
low.
Joe says twisty of the knob. Slipstream JC says at Camulon 2020 sorry I'm washing my hair. Joe Dugminster says they installed the toilet incorrectly and the poopy water would go through the wall and create mold, so the contractor told her to cut a hole to prevent mold. Instead of replacing the toilet, his mom told him, when he takes a big dump, to use a stick to break up the poop. Crazy Gummin says it was crapped onto you. Camulon 2020 says at Slipstream JC.
Basically.
Night Off Corpses says at Joe Dugminster bro what story is.
If I sold the house, I would get...
Coffee 4 Joe says Jody what?
I mean, the house is not sellable because the foundation's fucked.
Slipstream JC says yeah, you do have a turn, full turn, etc.
There is no end. It goes forever.
Joe Dugminster says at Night Off Corpses it's Andy's story.
So the thing is that you think that the knob will there'll be like an end, right? But it's not. I could keep turning forever and forever and forever. But there is like no way to know where is the hardest to the least hardest.
Night Off Corpses says oh my god.
Unless
you serious 1-1.
Unless I
Crazy
marked
Gummin
it.
says we're talking foundation people. Stationary says need a poop stick tutorial.
Yes. Poop stick tutorial.
Slipstream JC says poop knife.
That's so weird. Why would you use a poop knife? Unless you're in the military, you would use a poop knife to hide your shit. From
Camulon 2020
enemies.
says at Night Off Corpses yes. Quite serious Al. Crazy Gummin says what is all that stuff?
Just storage. This is mostly photography, lighting gear. And this is my bike mount for the car, to mount the bike into the car. Not this one, like an actual bike. My old computers, Storage containers with what's it called? Hats for like, photography props.
Codexual says, Andy, your life is like Sim 4. Shit everywhere in the most random of places.
Motherboards, video cards, a lot of parts, computer parts. Eventually, I'll sell everything on eBay.
Night Top Corpses says it's Andy's recycling facility.
It's time consuming to sell on eBay, unfortunately, and I don't want to lose money, so like, I don't want to throw it away, you know. Even though I lose
Raise
money.
again and says parts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, computer parts, photography parts.
Slipstream JC says at Codexual I made Andy in Sims 4, but couldn't recreate the amount of junk.
Photography.
Coffee 4 Joe says your poop knife, I say.
Photography.
I need to use it.
Props.
Please.
Props right here.
WTF is a poop knife? Obviously he has one, but maybe he calls it by a more delicate name. A fecal cleaver.
Poop stick.
A dung divider.
Poop
A
stick.
guano glaive.
Poop stick.
I explain what it is I want and why I want it.
Poop stick.
Joe Devminster says at Slipstream JC I've taken triple the shower since Andy started this.
Just keep in mind, I am taking a break at every 10-minute intervals, up to 5 minutes. Every 10 minutes. We have to do 60 minutes though. Should run it.
Si a mí me dan plata, yo también me monto.
Codexual says at Slipstream JC LMFAO he would trap himself in and just starve.
Codexual.
Slipstream JC says hola mama.
Hola mama. She wants you to
Night
pay
Top
her.
Corpses says a guano glaive lolololo.
She wants you to pay her to ride on a bike. For she could ride on a bike. She'll ride a bike for you.
Coffee 4 Joe says, can we get a redeem to teach mom French?
She doesn't really know the English that well.
Crazy Gummin says fecal flail. You've reached the halfway point.
Fecal flail? Fecal flail? Fecal flail?
Slipstream JC says, can we get mama to tell embarrassing childhood Andy stories?
No. Maybe $100 per story. That'd be worth. Dude.
Crazy Gummin says she lives in your house. Or vice
No.
versa.
She lives in New York City. She bought the house originally to retire here, but
Codexual
Change
says
your
throw
mind.
up some gang signs, and I will donate $1.03.
no.
Slipstream JC says, I think you're on zero resistance.
against-
You're not sweating enough.
It's against TOS. What? No. Not true. You tell me. If I make it harder, it just 60 minutes would be impossible. I have a hard time doing 10 minutes.
Crazy Gummin says we're in PA now.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. Her place is just, she only lives in an apartment condo in New York City. But the apartment condo is a lot more expensive than this.
Crazy Gummin
so.
says. Codexual says, is it really against Haas? Well,
Yeah.
that's a GGS. Slipstream JC says push it real good.
Yes, especially if they're like real gangs, like real gang signs. If it's like fake gang signs, you just create your own gang, and maybe a gray area. But if you say it's a gang sign, and they look it up and they can't find it, it's an actual known gang, they might not TOS you. You know what I mean? I guess it varies on the person who reviews the report. But if it's a known gang sign and it's easy to find on Google, then it's just obviously yes, you get banned. I think it's up to 30 days minimum. Between 2 weeks to 4 weeks. Suspension. Maybe indefinite if they have actual evidence you're an actual gang member. But if you're like doing an educational content, You're trying to educate like what is gang signs.
Crazy Gunman says, what's TAWS? Hi, this is a new Jen's thing.
Gang signs, like real known gang signs, real known gang signs. But if you're doing it as educational content, it's different. They might let you slide, especially now.
Lady Styletto says, did you show us the poop stick?
Yeah, I did. Last night. I'll show you again after we're finished.
Stachery says, educational gang sign language.
It is.
Codexual says, I'm always telling a story with my hands. So I guess it can pass it as sign language. Crazy Gunman says, get it. Good. Harder. You're almost there. You can do it.
I'm hitting them on
So
legs.
Extreme Daisy says, if you can talk, you're not working hard enough.
If my
Crazy
legs,
Gunman says, that's all you got.
I'm hitting my legs to prevent it from sleeping. If I have put it higher resistance, I have to lower the time to 30 minutes. So 60 minutes. And 60 minutes is based on the current resistance. Current resistance. Higher resistant, lower time.
Crazy Gunman says, my grandma pedals faster than that.
What?
You've reached your target.
Alright.
Slipstream JC says, making shit up.
What are you talking about? Making shit up. Alright, we're taking a break. Up to 5 minutes. Up to 5 minute break. Up to 5 minutes. Up to 5 minutes.
Is water up?
Huh? Water up. Water up. There we go. Water up. Water. It says tea, but it's water. Gotta pace myself. I don't want to overexert and increase my injuries. No, Ma. Break. What? Cutie pie. He loves that thing. Jody told me to get that, and I got it. He loves it. He absolutely adores it. Oh. Okay. Up to 5 minute break. So I'll go back in a few minutes. Take a break.
Joe Dugminster says, I'm so glad he loves it.
Yeah, he loves it.
Salem, best Salem.
He uses a scratcher thingy on there. Especially now, he's like sleeping on it more because AC. He loves the AC, so it's like it's directional. He goes over there. He loves it. He really loves it. He sleeps right next to me. I put it right there on purpose where he can feel safe. Because he loves sleeping near me. He's very attached to me, as you can tell. Jody, hug monster. Oh, sleepy.
Joe Devminster says my cats are attached to each other. Couldn't care about me.
Really?
Crazy Gummin says, did someone say hugs?
Jody's name is Hug Monster. How did you get that name, Jody? Was it a nickname in high school or elementary?
CMNYCTV says more. More. More, more.
More. Wait, you're leaving for tomorrow, right? For the flight, and you're streaming tonight? You crazy. You crazy. You crazy. Cuh. God damn. God damn.
Crazy Gummin says me.
No, CM is leaving for Dominican Republic in 6 hours. Whenever you hear me say damn, that means like I'm impressed.
CMNYCTV says I have to stream. I haven't streamed in a week.
Yeah, I know. But you're not gonna stream for how long? Well, in DR.
Joe Devminster says college nickname. My mom kicked me out of my house and called me a monster. My friends told me I was a monster, a hug monster, and it stuck.
Aw, that's cute. That's a good story. It's a good story to tell. A sad and good story.
CMNYCTV says I'm going to stream in DR like last year. Same thing.
I mean, would it be bad if I asked you, like, what prompted your mom to call you a monster? My mom calls me an idiot all the time. In the art
Joe
word.
Devminster says make the best out of the bad always.
Yes. My mom calls me an idiot all the time. But I don't take it serious. I don't take many people's insults seriously.
Crazy Gummin says who's flying out to meet their biological parents.
Not me. Are you? Let's go back. Get another 10 minutes in. Another 10 minutes, chat.
Crazy Gummin says a flight was mentioned. Bob Sealer says idiots don't take things seriously.
You're funny.
Crazy Gummin says I just made up a story.
What story? What story you made up? Some parents are not the greatest, but we live and learn from
CMNYCTV says that Crazy Gummin OHs me of going to fly to the Dominican with my parent tomorrow.
from their mistakes.
Joe Devminster says she didn't approve of my lifestyle or my sexuality. She still sort of doesn't, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is. I know what you mean. Like I don't want to say I'm the same, but my mom don't approve of my entrepreneurship lifestyle.
Crazy Gummin says at CMNYCTV I wasn't far off.
Nobody approves my entrepreneurship lifestyle. It's reckless. It's unrealistic. But I don't care. I do it anyways. Ow. Should we do it right? Can you see me?
Crazy Gummin says I pay attention. Joe Devminster says I just want the best for you. I wish you took care of yourself and showered regularly. Crazy Gummin says I can do it.
You can do it. I know. One hundo Salem. I think I would take care of myself more if I just had
Crazy Gummin says, let's get this round a kick in the balls.
less worry about money. You know, I'll go to the gym like every other day. I would go. I mean, if I had more money and more time, I would be able to manage my time. If I had more time, I would be able to manage my time better, where I could do food prep, healthier food prep.
Lady Stiletto says, what was the purpose of sponging the walls like that?
We didn't do it. It came like this. The house came like this. So you can see designs. I assume they wanted just designs, just sponge design. It's a way for artists.
Night Off Corpses says more time.
Some artists.
Your father time right now.
Some artists, like painting artists, they use unique tools to make certain patterns.
Crazy Gummin says, I wasn't going to say anything about the walls.
I didn't do it. The house came like that. Like someone got a sponge, put it into like gray paint, and did like this all over. Almost all over. They couldn't reach, obviously, to the top. They got too lazy.
Crazy Gummin says you can't pont over it.
Huh? What is that word? Can someone add that to the word list? I'm gonna fart. CM, are you gonna stream?
Crazy Gummin says can paint.
Are you gonna stream over in indoors at least?
Stachery says painter could have been huffing too many fumes.
Probably. Stream indoors.
Joe Dugminster says at Lady Stiletto, you and Andy can have a sponge party when you bring him another bottle of chocolate.
Chocolate?
Night Off Corpses says, what room is this supposed to be?
If she brings chocolate,
We can literally see the kitchen. CM NYC TV says, yes, sir.
Yes. Some rooms don't need doors. Actually, this had hinges. You can see the hinges right there. I guess it got removed. I mean, we didn't remove it, I don't think.
Lady Stiletto says at Joe Dugminster. Crazy Gummin says it's a dining room.
It might have been a dining room, originally. I think the dining room...
Night Off Corpses says it looks the basement, but it isn't.
I think the living room used to be here, and maybe... I don't know how it was. The house was split in half.
Night Off Corpses says my mind is blown.
Very blown. Maybe the house shared a kitchen. Maybe that one was split into two. They shared the kitchen, both sides. Maybe, I'm assuming. So that was the living room. This was the living room. This was just like a mid-tier thing where people go upstairs because, you know, it's easier to go upstairs. That's what it looks like to me. That's how
Joe Dugminster says the layout of this house blows my mind too.
There's so much that needs fixing. So much.
Crazy Gummin says this is where your mom wanted to retire.
Yes.
When?
20 years ago. I mean, she was...
Night Off Corpses says this is Buffalo Bill's house.
Her plan was buy the
Crazy
house,
Gummin says the 70s.
pay off the house, and then retire here.
CM NYC TV says break the boxes.
She's retirement age. She's 74 now. So, in theory, she would be retired now, but the thing is that she's fine in New York City, and she wants to take care of her brother, because her brother doesn't want to move here. Her brother doesn't want to move anywhere near outside of New York City. He wants to stay where he is. He's comfortable not changing. And he's not comfortable changing. So that's why she's over there. We need to make sure he's safe and happy and stuff. That's one main reason why.
Crazy Gummin says, are you an only child?
And she can't travel. I can't drive her every day all the time. You know what I mean? I can't. I'm a middle child.
Night Off Corpses says he has a brother and sister Ka.
Yeah. My brother is not mentally fully there. I'm not mentally fully there either, but he's much slower capacity. And my sister...
Crazy Gummin says thanks, Ka.
My sister, she's really good at how do you call it? She's a girl.
Auxiliar says how does she get around in NY?
Trains. You can get anywhere with trains and buses. Over here, there's buses, but it's a lot less buses, obviously. So it's not as fast paced. It's much slower paced here. And she's
You've
not
reached
used to
the
that.
halfway point.
She's not used to that. She wants to go on a train or bus not wait an hour or two for a bus, you know, or a train. There's no trains here, obviously. No trains. So it's not convenient.
Bog Sealer says, "Damn, Mama's a G."
Yeah, I mean, she lived in New York for at least my whole life, at least 40 years, right? Maybe 42, 45. So she knows the system of New York City really well.
Joe Devminster says at Bog Sealer, "Dang right."
And she has some friends there too. You know, former coworkers, former classmates when she went to school 20 years, 30 years ago. Her original plan was to move here and just chill. The thing is that I think she assumed that I was going to become rich and successful much sooner. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. I decided to go down the artistic route, and artists don't make money, so that's just how it is. That's how it is. Artists don't make money. But now,
Crazy Gummin says, "I think I saw a raccoon looks at you from the hole in the ceiling. So cute."
yes, I agree. Raccoons are cute, especially ones around here. No rabies. I haven't noticed any.
Bog Sealer says, "Kids really do ruin your life, chat."
No, my brother was the first, and she had him like at 14 or 15 years old. They're very, very young. And then she had me and my sister when she was 40, I think, or almost 40, late 30s. She had me. She's 74 now. So she was.
Night Off Work says, "You love your quadro, don't lie."
So she wanted babies. She wanted more babies. So it wasn't a mistake. I wasn't a mistake. I was planned with my sister. Even though the father wasn't really there and didn't give a shit, she just wanted the babies. That's it. I asked her. She just wanted babies. That's it. Babies.
Joe Devminster says at Bog Sealer, "With a son like Andy, it's understandable."
Ka. I'm burning up now. But yeah, now I'm changing focus. I'm going to focus more on technical, creative, but not artistic. The artistic in me is going to be on hold for the next 10, 15 years probably. For the most part. I'll have like projects here and there scattered, but not as consistent as it used to be. From the artistic side. Oh God.
You're almost there.
I know.
You can do it.
Thank you. Fuck. Are we playing? Helldivers with CM? I'm down to play 2042 after Helldivers. Sherry, if you're down.
Crazy Gummin says, "Pump it up. Push these last few minutes."
Pump it up. Pump it up. There's 10 minute intervals, so every 10 minutes we're gonna take up to 5-minute breaks. Pump it up. Pump it up. Pump.
Crazy Gummin says it's the jam.
Pump it up. Pump.
Stay Cherie says, "Ye no worries if can or can't."
Yeah. Got it. I really want to play with you on the 2042.
You've reached your target.
2042.
Crazy Gummin says, "Need workout music."
I haven't played with many people with 2042. No, it was blocked the VOD. I'm stuck. Okay, take a 5-minute break.
Dmitry Koprianov says do a wheelie.
How do I do it really? What's up, Dimitri? Can you teach me? Can you show me? Like, you doing it first? I want to see you do it. I can learn that way. Oh yeah.
Auxiliar says at Joe Dugminster she's still taking care of his ass 40 years later. Dmitry Koprianov says I gotta practice one day.
Oh, okay. Let me know when you nail it. And I can watch the clip if you do it on stream.
Crazy Gummin says I got a skylight in there.
Where?
Crazy Gummin says WTF.
No, no skylight. That was a chandelier or something like that. Oh god, I'm so tired. I think we're gonna go to New York in August. By the way, that's the plan. We're gonna try to check out the Queen's night records and hang out with CM again. We're gonna try to have him test out the CD player and try to sell it to him. Farty. How do I get a non-jiggly move?
Says I still love it.
Still love what? Almost 2 years. Nice.